Sorry about that, everyone. For those who are watching, I attempted to once again use my phone as a secondary person or secondary object so that I could use its camera to analyze the text of the Third Millennium Bible. And I ended up, when I tried to kick it off because it was making random weird sounds at me, I unfortunately, I try to use my phone as another person on the stream so that I could look at the text of Matthew 125. Unfortunately, it didn't react well. Yeah, we're back. And it was my fault. I tried to use the phone as a person or as a guest, and I tried to use its camera function. It didn't like that. It made me. I lost the stream because I guess the phone had equal stream destroying powers as me. So when I pressed what I thought was the leave button, I ended up ending the stream. Let me just see something. But in any case, I gathered that the conclusion or the frustration was about Matthew 125 using the term firstborn. But that's the term used in the KJV. That's the term used in a lot of older Bible translations. I'm not sure what the big deal is. I assume it must be the reference to people thinking that Jesus had brothers, even though that's not in the tradition. But that a firstborn son does not automatically imply that you have other sons. The firstborn son had a role in the household. So if that's the big argument, Reader John, I apologize. And anyone else who's really upset about this, well, it depends on what you mean by no. Firstborn literally it has a specific meaning to it, Matthew. That's what I'm trying to say. But I noticed before we lost connection, people were like firstborn, LOL, like the text didn't say that. The text does say that. So I just don't. To me, if that's the reason that I've chosen poorly in the Third Millennium Bible, which, by the way, looks way better without the dust jacket. I don't feel bad about my purchase. I don't. I don't think someone's going to yell at me at church if I have to read from it. I read that. Just think it should be fine. But for those chasing for drama, I guess the most drama we have is me throwing myself out of the video. But there you go. I personally, that's the text I'm using. It's the text I would personally recommend. Good luck getting it. And I think with that, we're going to leave things be because we had a specific topic in mind. And that was the Bible version. I think we've gone through the whys. People may disagree with the choice. That's okay. I am not, here to tell you what is the infallible, correct Bible choice. If people choose the King James with all the extra books or a Douay-Rheims, I'm not going to be like, "Oh, what's wrong with you?" I mean, with the Douay-Rheims, you have to really ignore the stupid footnotes. But yeah, just do the best you can, and I believe this is the best choice for me, my family, and my mission. So that's the one I'm going to use. With that, if anyone has any other questions, we can always talk about them on Sunday. And again, support the channel. Maybe I'll put a support the channel thing at the end after I spliced these together, as that was kind of embarrassing. But welcome back, Reader John. Okay, so I did try to read it, but unfortunately, I tried to use my phone to scan the text physically, and then when I tried to make the phone leave after it sent massive ear-piercing sounds at me, it ended up kicking the stream out. So if the issue was firstborn, I just covered it. I understand it's a unique term. It does not imply he's the firstborn of many. It is, a specific terminology, which I am sure you're aware of. But it's a common term. It's a common term that has been used culturally for centuries in English. So there's no reason to change it. That's my take. But yeah, firstborn son is important for inheritance. It absolutely is. There is a meaning to it. But if that's the big complaint about Matthew 125, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I'm not perfect. The King James isn't perfect, but it's I'll be honest with you, in terms of an English language text, it's the closest we've got to perfect. Yeah. Moreover, Matthew says Jesus is called firstborn in Paul many times in Paul's writings as well. Absolutely. Yeah. All right, guys. I am gonna not probably put these two videos together today. Maybe next week I will use the video cutting technique and turn this into a video, but I'm not doing that this weekend. It's been a hard couple of weeks, which I will talk about on Sunday. Support the channel. We don't if you need your help. You can support us by going to nftu.net. Of course, you can support us using PayPal, Cash App, crypto. We could really use your help, as always. I am finally putting together the chapel the way it should be put together, and finally putting life together into some sort of order. And next month, we should have at least one debate, and we shall see. So, through the prayers of Holy Fathers of Jesus Christ, God have mercy on us and save us. Christ is risen, truly is risen. Have a great night and a great week. Something on the Holy Spirit. Yeah, this. Yeah. Well. Yes. Hold on. So yeah, that we did the holy fires, or maybe I'll cover that on the Sunday. Do they use highly favored one or full? Is it just like when I say okay, bye everyone, that the questions come? I don't know. So let's check. Luke. Remember, this is very minor changes from the King James, like very minor, as in almost none. So let's get to Luke's Gospel. Mm-hmm. No, it's okay, Reader John. Let me see. Uses highly favored as opposed to full of grace. Says, "Hail thou that art highly favored. The Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women." So it does not use full of grace. That's depressing. But I can just cross it out. It's my Bible. All right, have a great night, everyone. No, we're not doing a 4-hour translation stream. Have a good night. Christ is risen. Truly is risen.